Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at Ash Hat Pikachu photobombing some of my Ghost Snap images here. And I actually managed to get myself a shiny. Now, I did this during my edit last night. This was about 4 in the morning, so forgive me for just taking pictures in my room on my bed. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some shiny Pokemon here. And we're going to just take a look and see what happens. So you are going to be able to encounter 5 of these in total, in which all of those chances are going to possibly see a shiny. Now, it's not going to be increased chances, I do not think, okay? I don't see too many people posting their shinies. I just got really lucky, I suppose. So there are also reports that this is not just for April 1st, but it's continuing on into April 2nd for other countries as of now. And I do not know how long this is going to continue on. I'm assuming possibly for a few days, more maybe up until like the 5th or so, but don't quote me on that. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So if you did not get yourself a shiny, don't worry about it. You still have another opportunity for day 2. And on top of you being able to possibly find yourself a shiny with 5 chances here, this is also going to contribute to your Ghost Snap badge. All right, your cameraman. So I was able to get it up to bronze here. And with a total of 10 encounters so far as it is, because you're going to be able to do this on April 2nd as well. Who knows, maybe into the 3rd and even the 4th for a total of 20 adding on to that badge for you. So that's going to be pretty nice if you have not been keeping up on your cameraman badge. Personally, that's going to be me, because there became a point where I was like, okay, it's not showing up in the pictures and I'm on, shot 20, and I'm not trying to sit here all day trying to make it appear in photobomb. So pretty neat, nice little perk going on there. And I do like that shiny variants with the hat, right? It's not too different, it's just a bit golder, but it's still going to be a nice addition to your team. As far as, let's go ahead and look at mine. What are the CP ranges? It's very random. So my shiny right here is actually going to be a 268, and the IVs are not great. It's decent. Attack. All right. I'm not worried about it. I was happy to get a shiny. Everything's all good. I was able to get this whopping 780 though. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. I do believe it's pretty good. Simply amazing. Attack. All right. So it has max attack. Also a male with that pointed tail. So that's looking fantastic. Then I was able to also get the 640 female there and another one. So these all happened back to back. There was no time where I took a picture and they did not appear. It was pretty interesting. I was like, okay, simple enough. I'm happy with that. Not only that, but claiming my last low-tad research task yielded me a 100%, literally my last one. Too bad it wasn't shiny, but I'm not going to get greedy over here. Pretty neat. So that is pretty much why I was trading off all my good low-tads. Say there were 252 CP, which is going to be a pretty good IV, or even a 55. I would just trade them away, because what's the point of hoarding all these? I do have that 255 still, and as you can see, I did quite nice for this event. I didn't grind the whole time, wasn't really concerned, because the more shinies you collect in your inventory, that's just more space they're going to be taking, because it's very hard to transfer them. All right, now this is going to be a little bit off topic here, but I just want to go over it. So seeing that we are moving into April, and that is going to bring the Kingdom Cup. If you do compete in these Silk Road tournaments, you will know that fire is going to be eligible. Now, currently, Monferno is going to be your good option to possibly use. It's going to cost you quite a bit of investment, but it's going to help you out quite a bit. If you've not seen my videos going up against Dark, he uses it quite often, and it can devastate a team if you do have Lucario or a Steel type or anything that's weak to fighting like Bastiodon. But we have a little secret weapon here that is going to be Combustion, and it's going to cost me 108,000 Stardust if I do want to bring it up to around 1500 CP. It's only going to cost me 10,000 Stardust to purchase that secondary move. So the difference between this level, I think it's like 28 to whatever it can reach, the potential there is, there's going to be a little bit of a difference in attack, defense, and stamina, but it's not by much. So I should be able to use it as it is right now without having to invest all that Stardust. So I think we're going to go ahead and purchase that secondary move right now, seeing that it only costs 10,000 Stardust, highly competitive, and I want to just give it a shot. And now that is the move I actually wanted. We have Rock Slide, Flame Charge, as well as Flamethrower. Flamethrower works great as well, but this one's going to cost a lot less energy, therefore you're going to be able to get more off. Now it does have Peck for its other quick move, and you definitely do not want to use that. Ember is where you want to be at. So Blaziken with, Stone Edge is obviously going to be quite amazing with counter, but whoever has one of those, congratulations, that's quite amazing. But for the most part, it's unrealistic. You're not going to have one, and if you do, it's probably going to be over 1500 CP. All right, so it's just going to have to make do with this one. So it does come equipped with Rock Slide, so it will be able to take care of flying type Pokemon like Charizard, Altaria, or any other dragons possibly that are going to be coming in there that are going to be mixed up with that flying type. So you are not going to get completely walled with your fire moves because they're not going to be very effective to those dragons. So I'm pretty excited to use this one. And honestly, I think I should have probably not shown this. I should have just went into PvP as a surprise. But hey, it is what it is. And I'm just going to show you this. Because yesterday at the tournament, I was asked, what are some sleeper Pokemon for the Kingdom Cup? And I told them a few, but I think a lot of those were pretty much already kind of known. But I would definitely say this is a sleeper here. I haven't seen anybody use it. Any PvP videos on YouTube or anybody recommending it. It's not going to be like super great, but it's not horrible either, because as we see, the moves are pretty good. So excited for this one here. Alright, now I will be putting up some of these sprite images that we did see last year for April Fools that were going to be the 8-bit sprites, which they introduced. Hate it, love it. Some people just absolutely despised it, but personally for me, grew up with the older games, and I'm a fan of chiptune music, 8-bit sprites, all kinds of that older generation style gaming, so I really like it. We have yet to see an on-off switch, which we've all been asking for some time. Probably never going to happen, but hey, that's alright. It was a fun little one-time deal, but it seems pretty significant for all the sprites to change into 8-bit and just have it for like a week and then just take it away. You'd think that they would implement it into the game and let us pick and choose whether we want it or not. But anyways, moving along here, we have to talk about these boxes because we have, all right, so it's a little bit silly. I'm not complaining, I'm not bashing Niantic. Let's just look at these boxes. All right, adventure box. Okay, what do we have? All right, 11 super incubators, 4 incense, 4 star pieces. Come on, really? 4 star pieces? Come on. And then 4 regular incubators. Okay, let's move on over to the ultra box. But keep in mind that's going to be $14.80, basically $15. Then we move over to the ultra box, which is going to be the same price, $14.80. What do we have? 10 premium passes, 10 super incubators, 4 incense, and 4 star pieces. Why the low star pieces? Why? I don't get it really. And apparently in the newer update, we're going to be able to delete raid passes because there are people who are buying these boxes over and over again for incubators, star pieces, and they're simply not able to raid and keep up with all the passes in their inventory. Therefore, they're having to contact Niantic to have them remove some, which is absolutely insane to think about. Okay, so what is the difference here? Well, you're going to get 10 premium passes as opposed to this one where you're going to get 4 regular incubators. What? Why would you ever buy the adventure box? I mean, I understand it, right? There's people out there who are just, they don't want any more raid passes. Okay, I get that. So in a sense, I suppose, but what do we have over here? 4 premium passes for the great box, 3 super incubators, 4 incense, and 4 lucky eggs. Okay, so is this one great? Well, compared to the ones before, not quite, but like I said before too, when you receive something extremely great and you keep comparing it to, something that was older that we had that was really nice, of course, it's not going to always be great. But I'm not saying that they shouldn't have a little bit more star pieces, okay? Because as opposed to the ones before, we had like 15 star pieces and way more raid passes. The only concern that I have is the star pieces. If we can please get those to increase, that'd be fantastic. So having those individually sold in the shop would be great. I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't know why. You may have heard me talk about this time and time again on Twitter and on my other videos, but it's very important because to spend $15 to possibly just get star pieces, you're better off just going over here. Never mind. There's not even star pieces. Before they had them in the great box, and I bought it like several times just for them, and the other items just came along as a bonus, of course. And then you have them in here as well, but that's still $15. and then you're getting a whole bunch of other things that you possibly do not want. Personally, do not want regular incubators. They're starting to clutter up my thing, and when I accidentally use them, it's very frustrating. But I understand there's not people out there who are paying, and the regular incubators are great to them as well. I understand. Anyways, moving on. This is a, I don't know, guys. 10 premium passes, $10. Super incubators. I mean, that's a deal, right? It's a deal for sure. I just wish we can see the star pieces increased, because, these items are literally, there's nothing Niantic has to put into it. All they do is put a number. They're not losing, they're invisible things, right? It's just a number that they put on there and we purchase it, simple as that. Anyway, the boxes are very funny, and just thought I'd point that out to you. If you're trying to decide which one of these you want, well, if you're looking for incubators, this one, and you don't want raid passes, go for adventure. If you want raid passes and star pieces as well as incubators, well, then go for the ultra. As far as the value, it's well worth it. It's, a sale. It's just not exactly what the community wants. Personally, for me, I do not mind. All I want to see, though, is those darn star pieces in the shop. Why not? Come on. So with that said, trainers, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, because that always helps me out. I will be keeping you posted as far as the bug event is concerned. See what shiny we're going to get. Quite exciting, as well as hopefully finding a shiny Caterpie finally, and or Pinecone. Not too concerned about that thing. And then the most exciting thing of all, we have Giratina Origin Form coming in tomorrow, replacing the current one that we have. So if you do not know by now, the Origin that will be coming in for April 2nd is going to be a whole lot better than the original one that we're seeing now. So just wait for that. Let's see what we have going on. We have my buddy over here, very anxious for battle, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.